Okay, in this video, we are going to talk about how to use Excel to write down the simultaneous linear equation and to make the exercise for students. First of all, you can assign some coefficient A, B, X, and Y. And in here, we do some basic one. First of all, you need to randomize the number. So we use the function when between, and you can enter the initial number and the final number. For example, 1 to 30. That means you will randomize the number between 1 to 30, okay, including 1 and including 30. So when you press F9, you will see that the number will be randomized, okay. So you can just repeat this process, and you can just copy and paste all these values. As you can see that then the coefficient A, B, and the answer of the variable x, y are all positive number. Okay. So some of you may ask then, could we use any other formula to change it as a negative? Yes, it's possible, but let's do some simple version first. Okay. After you randomize this number A, B, X, and Y, then you need to calculate this AX plus B times Y. What would you get? That is, you need to press equal in the next cell. That means you are entering the formula and click this one, the variable, okay, with number A3. It is the position of the cell, the A column and the row 3 times C3. Okay, that's X plus B times Y. Then that's the variable you will get, okay? That means 10 times 17 plus 30 times 28, that equals 1010. But it's just the number. How do we present it in form of text that we can read? Again, we use the equal sign at the beginning. That is, we want to show this number, 10. And we use Shift 7. That's the connection between the variables and some text. And use open double quotation mark. X, that's a variable, okay, plus and other coefficient, that is B, and then and open quotation mark type Y. Let's try to close the quotation mark here. As you can see, that is 16x plus 2y. 16 times variable x plus 2 times the variable y. As remember, we want to write down the equation, okay, for the student to work. So we need to show this is an unknown, x and y. And what is that equals to? So it is equals to another number, 204. So you can set up the first equation, 30x plus 12y equals 684. So how to do the second equation directly? Some of you may try to type all these once again, but no need. You just highlight all these. Then you can see there's a bottom part with the green square. Just left click and then drag it down. Then you can directly form the second equation directly. Okay. So finally, if you want to show it to student, just press equal, open quotation mark. You want student to solve, 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 and then quotation mark, and this one, solve this equation. Remember, you always use Shift 7 to click on and to link with the text and the formula, and the second equation. Solve this equation, okay? And how to show the answer? The answer, that is x equals to this one, and y equals to this one. But that's not finished, because you can see that if you want to solve the simultaneous equation, then you are expected to get the same x and same y. But here you see that these two x are different, these two y are different. So when you solve these equations, you cannot get 23 and 9. What you should do, you need to set the second equation, this x equals to the first one. And the second equation, this variable y equals to the first one. Then this is the final solution you will have. The student will look at this one, solve these two equations, and the numerical answer is this one. So how do we make it in a massive way? Okay, first of all, you just copy this one, and here in the second row, copy the answer in the third row. Okay, and double click here, then it will show all the data. So the key point is you need to show all these number into a single line. So Control X and Control V. And I cut this one, Control X, Control V. Make sure that the question, answer, and all the variable number are on the same line. Then you can highlight all this and then drag it down. Then you can create a lot of equation. Okay, you can create a lot of equation. If you want to make some variation of the answer, for example, you want x is negative, then you may insert some question, x is negative. Okay, or if you want some y is negative, it's also okay. Some of you even try one x is the decimal, so you may divide it, the random number by 10. It may give you some answer, okay, the 0.1 or some answer with the variable y with the decimal number. You can just do the variation like this. Of course, there's also a little bit limitation. That is, you will see that the equation always has the plus sign here. Always has a plus sign here. How about with the minus sign here? Then you need to modify your equation. Okay. Then we will talk it in the second videos.